Everybody, and welcome back to a Radioactive Scale RC. And today we're going to do something a little different. This was a plan of mine for my channel when I started reposting videos this year, that I wanted to also showcase or highlight some of my 3D printed scale accessories. So I know that the one video I did a little while ago on my Honda generator didn't get a whole lot of views. But I'm not too worried about that. I want to make sure I'm putting content up, and I wanted to highlight the scale accessories that I design in 3D print and use for my trucks, and anybody that's interested in them can get them too from me, because I do sell these. So if you're interested in any of the items that you see in the series that I'll be putting up, and I'm hoping to do probably maybe 1 or 2 videos a month, just throw them in there, some highlights of some of my scale accessories, and some of them are non-assembled accessories, some detailing on them, but some are like this one here, which is the black face toolbox is what I call it, the 4-drawer black face toolbox. There's some assembly to it because there are a few other pieces, and there's some detailing that we'll go over. But yeah, so I'm just going to throw a few of these in, 1 or 2, like I said, a month, just to mix things up a bit. And you know, that was the idea of the channel, was to showcase RC, and of course with the 3D printing items that I do to go along with all the scale RCs that are out there and that I've got. So we'll get right into this one. This is like I said earlier, this is the Toolbox. This is one of my earlier in designs, one of the first ones that I did. It's very simple. Hopefully the lighting's good, guys. I've got the camera in a different area to give you guys a better view, so hopefully you guys see this really well. So this is the main body, and as you saw at the start of the video, I did do a time lapse of the printing of this and the black face. I didn't do a time lapse of the top handle because it's a separate piece also, because it doesn't take very long to print these. I print these off 10 at a time, and it takes like 5 minutes or 4 minutes to get that printed off, so I didn't do a time lapse on that. Excuse me. But so this is the main body. I have already detail painted the items on here. So you've got 2 built-in handles on the side. They're actually indented, and I paint those, 1 on each side. You got the indent in the top showing that the top lid, this would be where it opens. There's the keyhole, and of course the snap-on logo on the front. On the back, I've got my logo in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It might be hard to see. So that's the ras.rc logo, which is printed in there. That is not stamped or anything in there. That's there during the print. So yeah, I put that logo on the back, and on a few of my other items I just have the ras.rc instead of the actual logo. It is a pretty fine detailed print, and it needs to be printed at a larger scale like this one. So yeah, so that's the body. Then you've got the drawers, which is just non-opening, of course. So this is just an easy print also. It's just black with the handles on it. If you can see there, they're up a little bit, and then I just paint them with a silver paint. I'll show you that. So to detail these items, I use the Creality silver leafing pen. That gives you the detail on the drawers and on the lock and the snap-on. I use that, and the paints that I use for detailing the black and other items on the scale items, I do use lacquer paint, which is Tamiya lacquer LP1, and I also use the Umbro matte black, and I have a gloss black that I use also. I find that the enamel really holds on better, a little bit better than the lacquer, but the lacquer dries a lot quicker, of course. The enamel takes up to 12 to 24 hours to dry, where the lacquer takes 15 minutes and it's dry, and I can move on to the next detailing piece of each piece that I do, or each print item that I do. So I do like the lacquer a little better for that, and it seems to hold up. It's a pretty good paint. It is lacquer, so it's got a nice sheen to it, and it dries really quick, which is amazing for doing a multiple of these if I'm building up a stock. So yeah, so it's very simple. And then you've got the top handle, which is just glued to the top, the grab handle, right? So it's just another detail that I put in it, which is 3D printed also. So on the top, you'll see, I don't know if you can see that, there's a little bit of a, like I put a small hole that gives me center for when I'm putting this on. I will put this on and I center it with the center knuckle grip there. So I will put 2 dabs of any type of glue, super glue, sorry, any type of super glue works. I get this at my local hardware store. It comes in 1 gram, and I get like 6 in a container, so I get lots of use out of those. So that'll go on the top, and then the face just gets glued inside. Okay, so we'll just put her together, because this isn't going to be a long video, and I don't want to make these highlight videos long in this series. I just want to just highlight the 3D printing stuff that I do, and the scale accessories I have. And in the description box below, you can get my email address to ras.rc, where you can request to get my product list, and on that product list will be Canadian and US pricing and the conversion of that day that you request it. So I will go into Bank of Canada and I will do the conversion that day, so that the prices are as accurate as they can be for US dollars. Okay, so I put a little dab of glue on the bottom. I line up, like I said, I just use a pair of hobby tweezers here just to hold on to her. I line it up. The nice thing about this cheaper glue that I buy is it dries really quick. So you just got to get her lined up, and you try to get it lined up perfect so you don't move it around, because that glue will come out on the sides of that handle, and it might go white on you and you'll see it on the top. So I try to get them lined up the best I can right off the bat, and then you just give her a good press and it's on there. So there's your handle in place, starting to look like a toolbox now, just with the handle on it, right? And again, this is very simple, guys. The design is simple. Anyone can do it. There's links in the description to 3D printers that I use. Anyone can do this. Like, I just started 3D printing 2 years ago, and that's how simple it is to make these. I just take my time, and I use Tinkercad as my main design platform. It's a free online designing platform. It's really good. It's intuitive. It works really well for me. So then we just put a little bit of glue on the inside of the face there. It is indented in that print, so there's a little piece in the bottom, the lip, that is also indented, like it's covers the bottom of the drawers. So you just put a little bit of glue on there, and this piece just drops in, and you'll hear it snap in just like so, and you just give it a push, and it's in there nice and flush. There's no push to it at all, so it's in there just where you want it. And there you go, you have your scale toolbox is done. So I do them in red, and I do have a blue one over here also, and I've done them in green before. I had a special request from someone for green last year, so I did them in green. I don't have any currently printed, but so there is my toolbox, scale toolbox. They fit great in the back of a say an RC 4-wheel drive truck, or in a roof rack. Like, they work really well. I can show you one that I have on my honcho that I put on the back of my honcho. Just give me a second, I'll grab that. So there's my honcho, and if you look on the honcho, we will use the camera for that. So if you look on my honcho, I have one sitting on the back of my honcho right here, and I just used shoe goop, I think it was, or it might have been double-sided tape, and it just sits on the back of my honcho there. It's a perfect fit. I don't think it's too small, too big. I think it's a great fit. So yeah, so hopefully you guys like these videos and are interested in seeing more. I'm not too worried about getting a lot of views. I just wanted to ensure that I added my scale accessories to my channel, because that was the idea of the channel too, was to do my 3D printing and anything that's to deal with the scale trucks. So if you're interested in any of these items, again, in the description box below you'll find my email address, and I will get back to you with a list. Just send me an email asking me for a price list or an item that you're interested in once I get more of these videos up, and I will send you either the list or the price if you want the whole list of the items that I have. I think I got 36 or 37 items on there now. I'll send that to you, and hopefully we can do some business, and I can get some scale parts out to you from ras.rc. So yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and thanks to all those new subscribers. I got a few more this week, and I appreciate that. So thanks to all those new subscribers that have come and subscribed to my channel. And if you're not a subscriber and you're just viewing my videos, please, if you like what you're seeing, click that subscribe button and make sure to give that thumbs up and click the bell to be notified future content on the channel, and we'll see you at the next one. Cheers, and everybody be safe.